Salaam, a question about Dominican Republic. Yo, true. I mean, true master. I'm talking the real true master.
You can be white and legal.
Hey, yo, why?
Legal psychology in the white man. If I use that, you got no more weapon on me. I call myself nigga.
Not only that,
what can I call this guy? What can I call this guy?
Nigga is an ancient name that was used for wise adepts. Okay? Check it out.
That's the truth.
The term nigga is an ancient term that means wise adepts.
And where it comes from?
Wise men.
And where?
The origin of it, in the ancient world, the inhabitants was said to live in North, Central, and South America. This is documented in ancient cultures around the world. The Nagas went and taught in Tibet. They taught through Asia. The Nagas went all around the entire ancient world.
Isn't it true that the Asians call themselves the Naga in Asia?
Well, the Naga is also means the dragon
or God.
Or the god. You know what I'm saying? They were called the tutelary deities of the ancient world. But their home, in ancient India, they had a book called the Bhagavad Gita, which is their most important text. And the main person in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, is said to have traveled to America 5,000 years before Columbus to get a wife from the king of the Nagas, who was one of the indigenous tribes.
So how did it come from Naga to nigga?
Yeah, I want to know that.
Well, you know, the white man sought to degrade all of the things that was, you know, esteemed in the ancient world and switch everything upside down.
Right.
But now that we're coming into the consciousness of ourselves and realizing that Naga means a wise adept that has a strong root in our history, it now becomes a word of power to actually amplify the heat.
No, I'm not going. I seen that the tribes in Northern Buddhism.
But you got it.
Look for a book. You can get the book. Listen, brother. You can get the book. Now, we have to understand. All of us have pieces of knowledge that we should all acknowledge. And if I say I'm not going for that, that means I must know a little bit something too. From what I know and from what my research, because I've researched the word, Negro is simply a Spanish word that means black. After they enslaved us, then it became a noun that meant an enslaved, like the brother said, an enslaved, ignorant person.
Check this out. Hold on. Let me get it.
Derogatory term. So how did they know to call you something that was
Let me tell you how they
It's not the same thing.
Check this out. In the Spanish, the Portuguese and the Spaniards, they went also to parts of Asia and colonized people that they called the Negritos. Do some research on the Negritos.
No, but
Just in case y'all don't know the brother that's speaking right now with the white t-shirt on, his name is True Master, one of the original members from the Wu-Tang Clan. He is True Master. All right, one of the original members of the Wu-Tang Clan. And he was the engineer, the man with the beats that make beats and stuff like that. I don't know why the other dude don't know him, but I do. I've been to his house. I've seen the records on the wall. I've seen it. He lived in Harlem. I don't know if he lives in Harlem now, but this was years ago.
That's Spanish.
These little black.
I know.
Right.
It's in Spanish too.
Yeah. What these terms, right, come from black people who trace their lineage to
That's correct.
Teach Atlantis and Lemuria, and it goes deeper than Africa. I'm talking about history.
Deeper than Africa. You say it goes deeper than Africa. Which means
you talking about the lost city of Atlantis?
To him, then you telling me that there are black people who came from elsewhere other than Africa.
Before Africa, there were black people that came from elsewhere.
Like where?
That came from.
Please!
That's the project. That's not correct.
How you know he's not correct?
I said anthropologically that's not correct.
Let me show you, bro.
The oldest bones are found with the oldest region and around.
You're not even letting me finish. Let me, because all I'm gonna do is challenge you to go Google in the information age.
I can Google it. I can
Google it. Wait a minute.
Brother, let him make his point.
Please.
If you Google the term Negrito,
We're not talking about Negrito.
we talking about
the fact that black people exist other than Africa.
Let me explain. Everybody that's black don't have origins in Africa, and some of the people in Africa don't have origins in Africa.
That's not true.
Word is born, that's
not true.
That's
the birthplace of mankind is in
No, it's not.
The birthplace of mankind is in Africa.
We're not mankind.
Or humankind.
No, we're not kind of nothing. First of all, let me explain something to you. All right? We are Asiatic black people. If you think, listen, if you
I'm
think,
56, I heard that in 1965,
bro, let me explain something to you.
6 years old, I know all about the 5% and all of that stuff.
Listen,
so what I did was I did my own research.
You ain't doing
Go ahead. Go ahead. I heard a story about the Asiatic black man. Go ahead. We all did.
Yeah, we're getting to the attacking about it. They ain't giving us a chance. We heard of him. What they say is this guy just got
don't want to listen to something mythical. Sounds good and that feels good. I'm talking about
give him a chance of being heard.
Please.
You gotta hear him out, brother. Still give him a chance. Still give him a chance.
Let me say something to you about the black man in America. Ancient America was called Patala.
We're not talking about the black man in America.
Hold up, man.
You want to keep changing the song?
Let me teach you something. Let me finish. Ancient America is called Patala or Ptah, the fatherland. Now, if you study Egypt, let me finish. If you study ancient Egypt and you know the 18th dynasty, which had Akhenaten, who was Moses, as well as King Tut, they abolished all idolatry inside Egypt, broke up all the statues and said, y'all is living falsehood right here. And then they left and they came here. And this
what is that to do with the origin of
because even before they came, because even before, let me finish, bro.
The Egyptians were in the first.
Shut up, shut up.
Listen, I shut up.
Bro, you ain't gonna be so
You being real foul, man. You being real foul, man. You being real foul, brother. Let me say nothing.
You don't want to respect me, but you want me to respect him? Emphatically now, Cypher. We don't like it.
Now you got your thought. Finish your thought. Now break down what you say.
Now, first of all, America in the ancient world was called Patala, or the fatherland. Now, we know about the motherland, but you got to give respect to the father, because if you go that route, you're going to be dominated. Now, the black man in America, the reason why he creates all the inventions of the modern paradigm is because he's not caught up in witchcraft, voodooism, and all that other stuff that has deviated our people around the other parts of the world where they get caught up in stuff, and that's why we are the dominant cultural expression here, not in Africa. If y'all keep looking to Africa, all you doing is going in the backwards and going into an abyss. Because I'm gonna tell you, the original man here in the so-called wilderness of North America is the father of civilization, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth. It ain't got nothing to do with disrespecting my brothers over there. If they choose not to know their real history, because we know that there are black people who don't trace their origins to Africa. If you Google the word Negrito, you'll find that they have the purest genetic mitochondrial pool.
Once again, the brother that's speaking right now with the white shirt on, his name is True Master, one of the original members of the Wu-Tang Clan. He was the engineer. Me and him used to get it in all the time. He is definitely a chess player. Y'all know the songs that they made with the chess, all of that. He loved chess like I love chess and like a lot of us do. And I would go up his house and we would play some chess, and he have all the records on the wall from the Wu-Tang and all of that, the records that they made together. That's True Master right there.
The whole people of everybody. Now,
you said earlier,
also,
all of us didn't come from Africa.
Emphatically, no.
Where some of us come from too.
We come from Atlantis and Lemuria. That's our deepest roots on this planet right here. Okay, that's ancient people, not modern people. That's the Moors. Okay, that's dealing with the oldest family on the planet. Okay, everybody else DNA comes from us. That's why they call us the chameleon-like third root race, because you can see everybody within our genome here in America.
What is the most
everybody on the
DNA
planet?
of man? What is our original DNA?
What do you mean our original DNA?
What is the original DNA? Blood type. O plus.
Right.
That's right. You are correct.
Oh.
He knows what he's talking
Go
about.
back to the guys. That's where it started. The Nagas.
The Nagas were the tutelary deities of the ancient world, and if you understand quantum and you know the time-space continuum, you know that we are the tutelary deities of the modern world, right here in America. That's right. They don't look to Africa to be like Africans. They look to here to be like us. The whole planet.
So when you say that we are the Asiatic, you talking about a land mass?
I'm talking about
the land mass.
Not only the land mass, but the physical body that is Asian.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Do you think that because the people look at us here
right.
as a dominant culture, you mean, right? Do you think it has to do with economic or culture?
That has to do with not only culture, but it has to do with, like we talking about, DNA. It's called, in physics, you know that the dominant thing, the cream rises to the top, okay? Now, what is it about the so-called small group of black people in America, right, that makes them so creative, so ingenious, so inventive, of course that all attention is focused on them, because it is from their DNA that the whole planet receives upgrades.
Let me ask you a question, brother. If I'm making love with my mate, and at the same time my thought pattern is positive, and
that's what keeps our brothers, even in some of the islands in America, who are part of the ancient family, caught up in too many magical, ritualistic shit that locks them into a box. You know what I'm saying? We don't even need that. You know what I'm saying?
More questions, anybody? That's True Master right there, the original master of the beast of Wu-Tang. Y'all ain't even know that. That's the engineer of the Wu-Tang clan right there.
Okay.
True Master. Okay. Are there any questions for the brother? I'm trying to think. You can take it to his change when he went over to Mecca. Had Malcolm changed, sir?
No, sir.
Did he?
The elder that you're looking at right now, his name is Julian X. He was the secretary of Malcolm X. See, all of the powerful people came around me on them streets. I was teaching. Y'all see the pictures in the background. His name is Julian X. He was the secretary of Malcolm X. So I interviewed him. I still got that video. He have all the inside information on Malcolm X, and I interviewed him. I interviewed some very important people dealing with our history.
Did he start liking crackers after he went over there?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, how come the people say he changed then?
The people want the rest of the world to change their mind about Brother Malcolm.
See, I'm asking them questions about Malcolm, how the people say he changed his mind right now. He got all the answers. He was there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, so after they killed him, then they tried to rectify his history.
Yes.
Or change up his history.
Exactly.
Okay, brother.
What they did, brother.
All right. And so you got a chance to meet Marcus Garvey as well.
Yes, I did.
Tell me a little something about that.
Hey.
Tell me about that experience.
A very gregarious man. Here's a man that had a purpose and a one-track mind, and he was born to do the works that he was doing. He knew that if we, as a people, were going to be successful, we would have to first have some land. We had to have some ships so that we could do international business on the high seas. But you know the ironical part about it?
Yes, sir.
Since our brother left the planet, we don't make those kind of men no more. Where's Nkrumah? Where's Paul Robeson? Where's W.B. Du Bois? Even in his latter years, where are all these men today? We don't have these kind of men. Today we got closet leaders. All they want you to do is get out of bed and vote for them so that they can sit with boss and make money. That's all they care about. They don't care about the people.
I don't really want to put you on point, but I feel that you are a man of honesty to the people, and you're going to give it up the way it's supposed to be. Do you see Al Sharpton as a man of the people?
No.
I told you he going to give it up raw. Why you say no, sir?
I say no because when him and my beautiful black brother, Automatic,
Yes, sir.
was doing their thing with Tawana Burley, somebody slid up next to him and whispered in his ear. And behind the back, they gave him some envelopes, and he did a backslide. Instead of staying with Automatics and fighting the good fight, he went the opposite way. That Clinton woman, he is in her pocket.
Yes.
See, a lot of our people don't understand this.
That's
They think when he gets on television and run his mouth like he gonna do something for somebody, they believe it. But see, time is the most important thing in the universe. What time is it in this on this planet right now?
You know how you can tell when a man is for you when you have an effective leader?
Oh yeah.
When you have crackers and everybody going against him. Like Alternatives.
Yes.
You see what they did to him last week, right?
Oh, yes.
The police came and shut him down.
They shut him down.
Because they know that that's where the true teachings is coming from. What happened to Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad? He was denounced by the Senate.
That's right.
Assassinated.
Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
when white people are for you, you know he can't be for us.
That's right.
Only when they are against you, you know you're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
So in other words, we support whatever the white man opposes,
Yes.
and oppose whatever he supports.
Exactly.
Okay, brother.
100%.
All right. So talk to me more about your relationship with Marcus Garvey. You rode up the street with him one time.
Yes, sir.
How was that experience, brother?
In 1934. That's right. Brother, you know you are in presence when you come in contact with a man like that. You can see he's a divine man just by being in his presence. Because when you look at him, you can see that he's only looking at the future. See, what's going on now is all right, but he has already known that we must take our people to a far place.
Right.
We really don't belong here, per se.
Now, when Malcolm was assassinated, where was you and how did that affect you?
Well, first of all, it took a lot out of me as a person, because I was, I must admit, quite close with him in the mosque especially.
Right.
See? But
Once again, the man that we are looking at, who I'm interviewing, his name is Brother Julian X, and he was the personal secretary of Malcolm X. All right, I interviewed some very powerful, important people, y'all.
being the secretary in the mosque, it was necessary that I do the work in the mosque.
So you just heard him being the secretary in the mosque.
But he's only looking at the future. See, what's going on now is all right, but he has already known that we must take our people to a far place.
Right.
We really don't belong here, per se.
Now, when Malcolm was assassinated, where was you and how did that affect you?
Well, first of all, it took a lot out of me as a person, because I was, I must admit, quite close with him in the mosque especially.
Right.
See? But being the secretary in the mosque, it was necessary that I do the work in the mosque. And there were a lot of places that I couldn't go with the brother.
Right.
Because Malcolm said, look, somebody's got to protect the house. And to show you how, what he said was so prophetic, one time in 1954, They had a police station on 123rd Street. 2 black cops came to the mosque and they told us that they came for the books in the mosque. We thought they were losing their mind. You don't go to Washington and tell the people in Washington that you want the books from the Senate. So when they insisted upon it and they tried to bum rush the mosque, we threw them down the steps. Our people never knew about this. They don't put that in the newspaper. But believe me, as my brother Malcolm said, the chickens have come home to roost. America is in a world of trouble today.
Now, how did that affect you when you heard about his assassination?
Well, I tell you, when I heard about his assassination, I knew why I came in the mosque in the first place. You say you want to build a nation? That's what I came for. And believe me, it affected me physically because I went home and I found that it has decimated me to the extent that I could not get out of the bed. See, I know that might sound a little loquacious, but you must understand, when you see people like Brother Malcolm, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, Nkrumah, Paul Robeson, stand up for a whole nation of people, you know that these people are sincere because they gave up so much. Look at Automatics. What did he ever do to anybody? I have a letter from him. Brother Jack has it right now. And he explained to me how they closed down the session in Brooklyn. But the brother always seems to come right back because he says the UAM is going to teach at the state building. So you see, he hasn't stopped.
All right, like many of the people who love Malcolm, they tend to blame the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for his death. Are you one of those gentlemen?
No, I can't say that.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Because you see, the powers that be in Detroit, they had other plans. They knew that if Malcolm was to ascend to the throne, that means everybody in Chicago would have to take a back seat. Now, they were doing some loquacious thing behind the door because the FBI and the CIA had infiltrated the nation.
Y'all hear this? See, members that had their mosque in Chicago, members that had their mosque in New Jersey, it was always infiltration in all mosques. A lot of them hated Malcolm because they were jealous of him and they wanted his position. And they seen that Elijah Muhammad kind of favored Malcolm because he was a better speaker publicly. And so they were jealous of him. This is what the brother's talking about right now.
See? And they were doing the same thing that Boss was doing, stealing the money. And I said to myself, you know one thing? I'm in the wrong place. These people aren't sincere. But they knew if Malcolm ascended to the throne, Malcolm was going to clean house.
Talk to me at this minute about Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad and how we just let him slide through our hands without knowing what we had in our midst.
Brother, you know that great leaders have come our way and we did not recognize them
Or protect them.
or either protect them. This is our greatest downfall. This is our greatest downfall. All these great leaders, and we let them die, and we don't follow them, and we don't listen to them. That's the worst thing could ever happen to us. This is why we're in the trouble we're in now.
That's right, brother. You got all this on DVD. Go ahead, brother. You got a question?
Do you think we had to take over our education system for our children ourselves?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not going to be successful till we build schools for our own children and teach our own children to Do you know we are the only people in the world that take our children and give it to somebody else to teach?
That's right, brother.
It's wrong, brother.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that if the white man won't treat you right,
Yes.
what makes you think he gonna teach you right? So that's what they teach us.
Thank you. Thank you for the answer.
You're quite welcome, my brother.
Any more questions for the elder? Anybody? He has a question
I
for
got
you.
a statement first. First, I would like to say that, when you mentioned about Al Sharpton being a puppet for Hillary Clinton, basically, I know for a fact that Hillary is current. Whatever she says about Bush is nonsense. She's a buddy. She's a buddy. She's a buddy of the Bush. But my thing is this apparent rift that he has with Barack Obama. What's going on with that, brother?
That's serious. I like that.
What's happening with that?
That's beautiful, my
How
brother.
can you go? How can you go with Hillary Clinton over Barack Obama too? You see what I'm saying? Who is an intelligent
He got
black
a
man?
problem with him, yeah.
Sure. He's a foot right? You remember him. Of course. James Baldwin always stated, God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No water, the fire next time. This is the time we're living in, brother. Look for it, because it's coming.
Yes, sir.
We got to get ourselves together.
That's right.
And do the works of our Father, brothers.
Before you leave us in this world, why you don't write your memory and everything you know so we can speak from it?
Well, my brother, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's in the works at home.
And you have 2 documentaries out too as well.
I do have them.
On DVD.
Yes, I don't have it now.
Okay.
But I do have
It's in the car.
It's in the car.
I gave them to you.
I know.
Right.
Yes. Yes, I got some DVDs that I've made at the African Poetry Theater and also at the House of Consciousness. And if you come back later on, I will have them right here. All right.
Thank you, Elder.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, y'all heard him say at the House of Consciousness. That's how long I've been here, bro. At the House of Consciousness. I love it. I love it.
And do the works of our Father, brothers.
Before you leave us in this world, why you don't write your memory and everything you know so we can speak from it?
Well, my brother, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's in the works at home.
And you have 2 documentaries out too as well.
I do have them.
On DVD.
Yes, I don't have it now.
Okay.
But I do have
It's in the car.
It's in the car.
I gave them to you.
I know.
Right.
Yes. Yes, I got some DVDs that I've made at the African Poetry Theater and also at the House of Consciousness. And if you come back later on, I will have them right here. All right.
Thank you, Elder.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. Here with the fitness trainer, Brother Herman Smalls.
That's the fitness guru, sir.
Well, say that again, brother.
Props. Herman Smalls, I am the founder and president of Specialized Fitness and Nutrition.
Look at Herman looking like a little boy. Yeah, Herb.
I help my community first and foremost to build their bodies through exercise, through eating and nourishing their bodies correctly. I also make the link between body, mind, and spirit. A lot of times we're just working on a physical level and neglect the spiritual. But I'm just here to answer questions for the community on 125th Street, May 2007. So anything you want to know, I'm here to humbly serve you and provide information.
So what I would like for you to do first, brother, is to open up and explain what is it exactly that you do.
Okay, well, you'd be surprised. The average brother or sister drives and knows when they need a tune-up, know when they need gas, know when they need oil. But if you ask the average brother or sister what do they need to nourish their bodies and keep themselves healthy, they are lost for information, which leads us open to diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, prostate issues. There's so many issues of health that are deteriorating us and breaking us down just based on two weapons, and those weapons are a knife and a fork. We do more damage with those two than all the guns and the bombs and all the other stuff. And the other ones is the salt, the pepper, the seasoning, all the stuff that we do to complement food. When food comes to us from the Most High, already flavored. An orange already has all the ingredients and all the flavor it needs. Vegetables already naturally designed to enhance your flavor and your taste buds. But when you've distanced yourself so far from that,
So you need artificial flavoring, and you need stuff cooked so severely to all of its nutritional value has been totally denigrated, and you call that living or eating food that's supposed to provide you life. So what I do is just try to sit a person down. After they come to me, generally they're suffering from many cases of obesity, many cases of issues of energy. Oh man, I slept one night, but I woke up tired. Yeah, because you put pollutants in the body was trying to detoxify. The alarm clock goes off and the body's still in the process of cleansing itself.
So what is the best time to have your big meal? Like, what time should you have your dinner?
Well, I wouldn't call it dinner, but your biggest meal should be midday. And that's simply because you're the most active.
Between
You're doing
the times
most. I would say approximately noon to 3 p.m.
Okay.
It would be a great time to have your largest meal. Your body's expending the most energy, so it needs to be fueled. And you contrast that to average brother or sister will have a big meal of meat and potatoes and chicken and rice and at 9, 10, 11 o'clock. But then they want to jump in bed and the outer body's sleeping, but their digestive system is grinding trying to break down that food. So that's where the negativities come from of eating too late, between 12 and 3 to answer your question.
Okay, brother. Now to go on, before I go on, I first would like to commend you, brother, on the workout physically that you do. Not too many people that you find that works out with the body and the mind at the same time.
Yes.
And you, my brother, you does that. You study Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, and you build up your mind as well as your body. How important is that, brother?
Man, know thyself. I mean, you have to have an awareness of purpose. Why are you taking that next breath? Why did the Creator choose to breathe life into you?
Talk to me about some of your teachers that you study.
I sit at the feet of Dr. Layala Africa, Dr. Sabi, Queen Afua. I mean, the list. If I began to read off all the elders who I have gotten information from to this day, that I'm still trying to absorb it for my benefit and then regurgitate it for the benefit of my community.
Have Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad influenced you in any way, brother?
Oh, greatly.
Talk to me about your relationship with that.
I miss that brother daily. That brother, even before Dr. Khalid, let me briefly, unfortunately, I didn't live in the time of Malcolm, but in coming up and studying his material and reviewing his videos and seeing the strength and power that Malcolm X brought as a black man, I knew in my heart, if any man ever emerged that anywhere emulated or tried to manifest that kind of fiery, uncompromising strength, that I would do anything in my power to support, protect, and provide whatever information and knowledge to that brother's aid. And Dr. Khalid Muhammad was the first to come forward in my cipher, in my time frame that I've been given on this planet. So yeah, once I heard him, I saw him, I met him, I felt his spirit. I just had to do whatever I could to offer any assistance the brother was in need of. So from sharing with that brother, I was able to expand my knowledge on internationalism, on Pan-Africanism, on the true mission of the black man, or how he needs to confront the ills in his community. He was a brilliant brother in sharing that knowledge, so that's my connection to him.
Now to change the gears for a minute, do you think hip-hop has dumbed down the nation of our future generations?
Okay, that is truly changing the gear because I thought we were going to be on fitness.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that, but I want to try to cover a few things.
Just segue.
Because young people's going to be viewing the tape as well.
Okay.
So you're going to have a message for them, too. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I mean, hip-hop can be such a powerful vehicle, and its initial creation, it was a powerful, even when brothers, the B-boys, when they first were beginning to, quote, battle each other. A brother didn't have to pull out a Glock when he had an issue with you. Brothers fine-tune their dance moves. Yeah, brother, you got something, let me show you. Boom, boom, boom. Point being, at the end of a, quote, conflict or confrontation, two brothers went away, enhancing each other physically through their competition and dance. No brother spilled any blood. There was still a community and a oneness. Where now, and man, if you got a beef, yo, man, I'm going to go get my Glock. I'm going to pop you. Right here on 125th, I was involved in breaking up an incident, and the brother said, yo, man, I'm going to pop you next time. So that's the mentality of the quote, the hip-hop age. So, but today is the best of times, today is the worst of times. Hip-hop has no greater or worse effect than rock and roll had back during our parents' day. So just like our parents was behind them, don't listen to that rock and roll crap and breaking records. It's our time for our young, so it's all connected.
Now, but
by us dealing with the foods that we eat and the health and nutrition, a lot of that got to deal with
excessive mucus buildup. The more and invading bacteria sitting inside a limo, and that was because we are not properly nourishing ourselves, mind, body, support system. We really appreciate that.
Now, you know he's specialized in health and... You don't know how to do it, brother?
So you say more science 101 for children, but now it's called for Americans. But basically in there, it basically breaks down the higher nature and lower nature. The lower nature being the tendencies of lust, greed, jealousy, and hatred, lewdness, slander, murder, any and everything that harms. The higher nature is that of mercy, love, and right, which deals with compassion, which deals with unconditional love, you know, those type of sciences. So what we do is correlate the sciences from the Nation of Gods and Earths into the 101 of the Moral Science Team of America, and then take them to an esoteric, metaphysical type of level for the adult can understand that that Jesus, which symbolized within the 101, which symbolizes justice, wasn't just talking about an actual man that existed 2,000 years ago. It was talking about the flesh and how you can raise above it through spirit, and spirit being the science of breath, through meditation, through the science of being able to master one's emotions. So that's basically what that one deals with, is on that science. I don't know what else you was looking at, but shoot, you got stuff up here I don't even got myself. Oh, yeah. You mean the side behind Melchizedek? Did you ever read Hebrews, the 5th chapter through the 8th chapter? Yeah.
That's in the New Testament.
Yeah, that's in the New Testament. Yeah. This is how you would get acquainted with Melchizedek. He's mentioned in the Old Testament too. Abraham went to the slaughter of the kings and came back from the slaughter of the kings and gave a 10th portion of all that he had to Melchizedek. Melchizedek is known as the king of Salaam, which means the city of peace. He's also known as the king of justice and righteousness. That symbolic actually is to Melchizedek being your higher self, your Christ seat, or your Heru or Buddha seat. It's been known as the Godhead within Christianity. But basically what that symbolizes is you moving your energies from this area of your body to this area of your body. So from the lower nature, which is the sexual energy, to this nature, which is your heart nature or your compassion and love nature, and then to this nature, which is your spiritual nature. So it's about the transformation. Those three symbolize within the Orient as your Dantian, which are your lower, middle, and upper rooms or seats, centers. Melchizedek, other name is Heru Marku Sutek, his ancient Kemetic Egyptian name, which he was a symbol of Heru in ancient Kemet, where you get the Jesus Christ story or saga from later on within the Bible, in the New Testament.
I passed to this one too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not realizing that they have no housing, they have no land, and that they are the victims of a Jewish, international Jewish control conspiracy. What do we mean? California is burning.
If y'all don't know who this is brother Dahoo. Dahoo is one of the rawest brothers on YouTube. On video. I got all his tapes, but I can't play it because it's so raw. And I can't play them. So if only I could. Yeah, I know. Oh, the brother know who I'm talking about. The dark side of the moon know exactly what I'm talking about. If I played Dahoo, I would be blocked all across the goddamn world. This brother gets at the Jews. He gets at the you name it, man. The Pope, everything, man. He's too raw for YouTube. And so, yes, you're welcome, my brother. I just unblocked you. Just be respectful. That's all, so you don't get blocked again. I didn't block you, but other people did.
No, the divine judgment. Florida is burning. Then the divine judgment. There is no National Guard to deal with earthquakes, tornadoes, all these things are befalling the so-called United States of America. But these dumb tricks, they want to be basketball playing holes, and they want to be the next American Idol. So while that's going on, the ancestors are moving. Every soul that dies today wants revenge. No soul could rest. Who do they want revenge on? The white, Judeo-Christian, Anglo-Saxon.
Let me get Dahoo out of here, because Dahoo's crazy. Oh, man. Which one is this one? There we go. Let's go. So, no, when I say he crazy, I don't mean he crazy. I mean he goes in, family. Trust me, he goes in. Trust what I tell you. Rest in peace to his soul. Rest in peace to our brother Dahoo. And Dahoo passed, man. About five years ago. 6? Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought you knew that.
No. Wow.
Yeah.
What caused you to do that, black man? Where you from, brother?
South Carolina.
Okay, what caused you to do that? Just a style? Okay.
And I was on BET.
Say that again?
I was on BET.
Oh, okay. All right, my brother. Fucked up air, fucked up water, fucked up air. That's that conspiracy theory.
Hit the nigga. So when they finish burning him alive.
So as you can see, I kept a crowd damn near every day I come out. I was going in. I wasn't playing.
My man, you gotta focus, brother. Man,
Got it.
when they finished burning him alive, they hung him up in front of the black community. Why did they hang him up in the black community? It was a time when the mothers and our fathers couldn't walk down the street without seeing little babies hanging from a tree or hanging from a lamppost. So they put him there to draw fear into black people. When you look at this picture here, it was 3 men that were supposed to be hung on this. His name is James Cameron. You can see the blood coming through the sheet. Every time you see them put something around their waist, you know they castrated him. They cut off his penis, and that's why the blood is coming through the sheet. They stuck a crowbar through his heart. And every time they finish a lynching, they always fill your body up with bullets. They shot him over 1,000 times as he was being burned alive. And most of the time they did it just for fun. You ain't even focusing, man. You gotta look through the screen, not the guy.
So y'all should know about like that little town that they had.
The clans? When we was alone in Africa building all the monuments and pyramids and stuff like that, this white man didn't exist. Nowhere in our thought pattern had Jesus existed. But he existed only when the white man began to strip us of a thorough knowledge of self and took us out of our natural homeland and brought us here and then gave us their God to worship. You understand that? And when our mothers and fathers was doing it, they didn't do it because they believed.
See, this is what I tried to tell Nepal, that I've been doing this teaching way before I met her. For like damn near over 20 years, 25 years. I've been teaching in these goddamn streets of Harlem, bro. Bam, I've been doing this for a while. I've been teaching this for a long time in the streets, waking up the minds of our people. And so I would give her props here and props there, but she thinking she the one that brought me into this and taught me this. No, I just like to give them the props and give them they due, you know, but I keep trying to tell them I've been doing this. I've been banging on Jesus. I've been banging on the Bible. I've been banging on Islam.
Because that's the only thing that would save them. If they didn't believe in this white man, they would kill him. Right? I hope I ain't scaring nobody when I talk about the white man.
See, when I talk about Jesus and the white man, you see how they run, how they get away now. Because I'm talking about something that they've been programmed to believe through their mama, through their daddies.
And the white Jesus. All right. So I thank y'all, family, for listening. Thank you, brother. Right.
I hope this is the one right here where Method Man brought his crew too. I think this might be the one. Y'all gonna see Method Man roll up on me with like damn near 20 kids that listen.
Say what? What you say? I can't hear you, man. Yes, sir. It's very important. This is very important. Turn around, Jack. You gotta get them getting on the bus, brother. Come on, Jay. You ain't no cameraman. I need Dr. Delta up in here.
I don't give a damn. Sister, I don't give a damn if Harriet Tubman freed me. I'm going to get the man who she freed me from. I'm running back to him. That's what you telling us?
Was you working?
I did not say
Nah, I didn't hear her say that.
I said most men, black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Asian, most of them are full of shit. And
You sound just like Laura Bush.
whatever.
See if they're going to step on me. They not going to step on Jack, you got to back up. They not going to take it. We here.
Power, can you run? Man, don't worry about the picture. You want to see something from me?
Yeah.
I want to see them step on it. Step on that faggot.
Nah, you ain't got to say nothing, dude. Just look at it.
See if they step on that picture, man.
And then you put Malcolm down there and you watch the difference. See? See the programming?
Step on that faggot. Faggot ass cock. Step on that homosexual pedophile motherfucker.
Oh, she stepped on Jesus.
I see you. It's a faggot.
She stepped on Jesus.
Homosexual.
It's all right, though.
The Negro woman would never do that.
We was damn, it was on out there that time. It was on out there them days. I ain't gonna front. I do miss that. I do miss that.
This man did not exist. They only enslaved you. Once they enslaved you, they conquered your mind.
That's
and
correct.
now they got you teaching this to your babies.
That's correct.
That the white man is now your God. He ain't your enemy no more. He is now your God. And some of you are still walking around here teaching your children that, man. What's the question, brother?
If you don't know, you don't know.
Right. Brother, you representing the locks, man. Your antennas should be up, black man. Those are antennas.
You don't know. You don't know.
But do you know?
I know what I know. He's coming down.
Do you know who it is? I want you to tell everybody who is this man.
He a man.
Who is he?
A man. I don't know what man he is. He was a man.
Turn that around, man. Because the children don't need to see that. Who is that, man?
A man.
You're scared to say he's the devil, man.
They call that.
Who told you he existed? Whoever told you he existed? Why do you think whenever you see a picture of so-called Jesus, it's always a drawing?
Check out. If he the devil, so it's got to be the opposite of that.
Which history is the baby going to be allowed to study?
To study both.
All right.
That's both of our heritage.
Now, when you say study both,
Right?
are you going to teach about the Black Holocaust? And how? I'm just asking, the same man?
Yes.
How does that? Do y'all bicker? Do y'all fight on overall purpose? We call it what? Husband?
He was my first.
No, I just need to know. We're going to give you the proper word.
And I believe.
Black is where all color comes from. But you can put all them colors together and you can't produce black. People don't want to be black because the pressure gets applied when you state that you are black. The white man comes down upon you. He cuts your finances, he cuts your food, he cuts your water, he changes your woman against you, he changes your friends against you. And if you're not ready to take that much pressure, then you buckle. But the universe is black. When you look up in the sky, the color, the false color you see is blue, which is nothing more than the sun rays bouncing off the ocean floors, reflecting its color. But as you go deeper and deeper out in space, all you see is black, darkness. It is the source, it is the root, it is the origin. In the beginning was the darkness. It's as simple as A, B, C. Out of darkness into the light. First an idea, then a manifestation. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. All that is darkness to light. Darkness to light. You can't have anything without there first being darkness, peace, tranquility, a state of meditation. A divine order where rest and realization is focusing all at the same time. That's darkness. Everything is at rest, at a total state of peace. It's doing its own orbit, rotating at its own rate of speed. Only then do you have the divine manifestation. And it's simple, man. We just don't want to be who we are because who we are requires a lot of pressure.
Okay.
And if you can't accept that pressure or you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen, as the old folks say. Shit or get off the pot. It's as simple as that. You don't like who you are, well, you can't change it. You can trick it up. You can make up it up. You can wear false hair, false eyebrows, false extensions, put both earrings in your ear like hoes do. But the reality is this. You is what you are.
You got a quick question for you. What do you say to the Latinos who don't think that they're black? Because there's a large percentage of them, you cannot, even though they know the Spaniards hate their guts, 98% of them would say that they're not black at all.
Let's see it. Let's ask you. Are you black?
I'm Puerto Rican.
What we are looking at now is a group of police who have graduated the academy. And so they are all walking into the Apollo to get their certificate. And I said, yeah, I'm going to fuck with them because they can't get off the line right now. Y'all got to stay focused.
There we go. Look straight ahead. This is a test. Y'all got to look straight ahead. Be disciplined. Don't look at me. You can't look at me. You got to keep looking straight ahead. You can't watch me. You got to look straight ahead. This is a test. If you look at me, they're going to get you. They watching you. Be disciplined. You got to look straight ahead. We know y'all rookies. You got to keep looking. Just remember, the black man is not the victim. The black man is not the victim. Just remember that, y'all. Look straight ahead, black man. Don't look at me. Look straight ahead. Don't look at me, man. Just remember, the black man is not the victim. We are not the victim. Y'all gotta look straight ahead. Y'all can't even look at me right now. And that's what's beautiful about this. I can say what I want to say. Y'all can't do nothing because...
You see the officer laughing because he know he... he laughing because he know he can't say a goddamn thing.
And is not the victim. Just remember that, y'all. Look straight ahead, black man. Don't look at me.
Watch you start laughing because he can't say
Look
that.
straight ahead. Don't look at me, man. Just remember, the black man is not the victim. We are not the victim. Y'all gotta look straight ahead. Y'all can't even look at me right now. And that's what's beautiful about this. I can say what I want to say. Y'all can't do nothing because y'all in formation. This is my time to do it and say what I want to say. So right now, y'all gotta look straight ahead. You can't look at me. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, look straight ahead now. Y'all can't look at me, you can't say nothing. You might want to come and get me later, but you can't touch me right now, goddammit. This is the time. Remember, the black youth is not the enemy. I know you have been programmed. You have been programmed to attack the black community. Okay, here we go. Y'all gotta look straight ahead. Y'all gotta look straight ahead. You can't eyeball me. You cannot eyeball me. You're in formation. You gotta look straight ahead. We're gonna see which one of y'all shoot the first black cop.
black man. Who gonna shoot the first black man? We're gonna see who gonna shoot the first black man. All right? Police brutality. We're gonna see who shoot the first black young mother. Look straight ahead. All right, here we go. Don't watch me. Y'all on your way to the Apollo where stars and legends are born. You are on your way to the Apollo. You are on your way to the Apollo where stars and legends are born. All right? Black cop, KRS-One. KRS-One. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Straight ahead. Yeah, I definitely was trolling at your front. I was trolling, but the word trolling wasn't in existence at that time. Don't forget you're a black man. Don't forget you're a black sister. You're still black. Don't forget. Don't forget you're still my brother. You're still my brother now. All right?
They didn't end up running anything.
Like Papa. Here they come. Come the other soldiers.
Y'all going to Saturday?
There's a reason why there's black officers today. Malcolm X, don't forget, you're a black man. Don't forget that, you're a black man. Don't forget, we are not the enemy. You have been programmed to believe that the black man is the enemy. We are not the enemy, black woman. Malcolm X, don't forget that. There's a reason why you are a police officer today, black man and black woman. There's a reason why you are a black officer today. Malcolm X. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Remember that. I'm trying to deprogram you right now. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. There's a reason why that there are black officers today. Don't forget that, black man. You're still a black man. All right? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. He fought for you to become that. Right? Not to go against your people. Malcolm X fought for you to become an officer. There was a time when there was no black cops. All right? So do the right thing while you're in there. Do the right thing. Don't let them program you, black man. Hold your head up. I'm not the enemy. All right? There you go. That's right. You go down with all that. You go down with all that. Get a badge number. Give me my stuff. Don't push it. They are doing all of this because the brother you see in the white shirt, his name is Malik. And at this time, they were selling CDs outside, and they would lay the CDs down on the ground, and the police would come and bag them up and grab them for selling bootleg CDs. So that's what they're doing to this brother. Yo, if you don't say it, don't play it. Don't be scared, man. That's for real, man. You playing games.
Take these cuffs off. Yo, you stand me? Don't take these cuffs off. Hey.
Oh, she called the road gun.
All right, everybody go first.
We gotta walk away out of your door. All right, what y'all seeing right now is the blue pill. Blue pill was just crossing the street Y'all know the blue pill, the red pill. He was just crossing the street. And I think he said something and it triggered the cops. And they all ran over to grab him up. And luckily I was filming because they needed my film, red pill and blue pill needed my film to drop all charges against the blue pill. And they did that. Y'all see blue pill? Right there on the other side of the car, one cop grabbed him up. He got his hand on his chest. And blue pill started swinging, fighting back. And they all came to get him. See, he got him by the neck now. Now the cop got him by the neck. You see him right there, y'all? Let me know if y'all see him. Put a 1. He got on the black hat. And you see number 23 is getting ready to run around to help him. Y'all see number 23. So that's the blue pill right there, y'all. That's the blue pill. They got the blue pill on the ground. And luckily I got the camera because they came back for my work. They came back for my camera to free him. They trying to get me to go back because I said, yo, I'm just taping, man. I can film, I can tape. I'm just taping this. And they trying to get me to get out of there with that camera. And so they pushing me back. They all walking up on me, pushing me back. So I'm trying to get back around and they not letting me back around.
Yourself, man. Come on, man. Take all the pictures with us. We're not animals. Take the picture. You're blocking the street, though. You're blocking the street, too. You're blocking the street right now. Let me see ID now. You discount right now. I'll tell you that much right now. Take off the street. You just filming. That's it. Get out of the street. Let me get out of the street. That's it. I'm going over there. I'm getting out of the street. Right now, you're on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Sidewalk, please. Don't touch the sidewalk, please. Everybody on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk. On the sidewalk. You got the picture. Just back up. Sir, do me a favor. For your own safety, please. Thank you. Man, press them to the end, Bob. Press them to the end. Don't push them to the end, man. Fuck that. We in Harlem. I gotta stop bowing down to these motherfuckers, man. On the sidewalk. Sorry, don't bow down to them, man. On the sidewalk. 20 feet and more is what we allowed. We good. I don't want you to do it, sir. Y'all don't want to hurt everybody. Y'all people don't want to hurt everybody. Well, y'all don't want to hurt everybody. Fucking pigs. Fucking pigs. We ain't animals out here. Squeezing his feet on the mouth, choking a nigga with a stick, all that shit. You have to wear supremacy. Trying to set it off in all of man. Track it, man. I don't know, man. I'm getting everything on the tape. Oh, wow. Because Swim was trying to help the a bunch of fucking pussies. That's right. You standing around like pussies and let these motherfuckers. You're going over, man. So catch that.
The white boys tried to gang up on me, y'all. They tried to corner me in. I'm going in on them. See him, the dude that's talking on the mic, he's under these white people. He's in the church with them. And he came up, they got him to go against me. That's what they did. They got the black dude with the mic in his hand to go against me. And he's with the dude in the burgundy shirt with the white people. They all together, but they got him to come up against me. Crazy.
I myself am guilty of murder. I'm guilty of sin.
He said he's guilty of murder. He's guilty of sin. See how they got him? See how they got the young brother? They got him blaming himself. That's why religion, I tell you, is crazy.
Guilty. I'm guilty of arresting. Man, see how the white man got your ass? The white man got your baby to himself. Whoever hates his brother is a...
See, they telling him, yo, come on, man, we got to go. We got to go. This is crazy. Damn, I ain't seen this video in years. I'm playing it back right now. I ain't seen this joint in years. God damn.
Bunch of fucking pussies. That's right. You stand around like pussies and let these crackers come in and take what's ours. It's fucking Harlem, man. Let me act like Africans and start acting like slaves. Y'all act like fucking slaves that gonna walk over you. Now they wanna walk away. Now everybody walking away like y'all pussy. The fuck happened to the heart in Harlem? Y'all turn pussy in Harlem. Straight up. The fuck y'all scared to die? Well, let me get this motherfucker. You scared of these motherfuckers? You going over, man.
All right, now a group walks up on me and they get the Negro to try to get at me. Instead of them coming at me, they use they token Negro to get at me while they all in the back.
In here with 5 or 10 of his young hand friends. Talk to me about this, goddammit. Don't ask me no damn question about have I ever lied. Ask your white boys, have they ever raped a black woman? Have they ever cut the bellies open of a black woman? And cut the baby out so you don't want to do it. I myself am guilty of murder. I myself am guilty of murder. I'm guilty of sin. I'm guilty of arresting. Man, see how the white man got your ass? The white man got your baby to himself. Whoever hates his brother is a murderer. The white man is not my damn brother. I can't finish it. I'm not working with someone who's logical. You got a white guy. You got Jamil. And Jamil, you got to see that stone one mile before. He ain't my damn brother. And I said, go with your white guy. You got to go with your white guy. They're good. You know, because I know you got my brother, man. Look at him. Look at him. You are a supporter of white devils. You are a supporter of white devils. You have corrupted one of our brothers' minds. Hell no, I can't. What the hell I look like? Ain't no forgetting. You want me to forgive? Give back what you have stolen from my mothers and fathers. There it is. You damn bastard. And give America back to Native American white people. And tell them to give America back to Native American.
My father is mixed, okay? My grandmother is darker than you, and my father, my grandfather, is white as them. So what about me then?
I don't care. What the hell, because your father is mixed, it doesn't change the fact that the white man is a damn devil. What's that supposed to mean?
So what about me?
What if you black? You black, sister.
Right.
Come on, you black.
So don't say I'm a devil.
Who said you a devil? I said the white man. I said the white man was the devil.
You said the white man.
The white man is the devil. What's your problem?
So my grandmother is white.
What's so white? There's no grandfather
White and your mother is black. We need to really question mom.
People owe you everything. My tongue is kind of loud. I'm sorry.
Listen, bro.
People think, please, my
Listen, hold on, wait, hold on.
Every time a black man makes it, you call him, you say he's not black enough. And I'm sick of this.
Listen, hold up, you say come together.
Bro, you don't understand.
Listen,
I'm not here to fight with you.
Listen,
I'm not trying to fight anybody.
Right now, you don't agree with this right here, man.
No,
you don't
I
have
agree.
to.
I just think that he shouldn't be calling me a racist in front of his people.
We want to say,
but I didn't say anything. But the minute I say something, the minute you guys have rallies and say how evil I am, how devil I'm the devil and everything, you have it so twisted and so backwards.
Explain to them who you is then.
I guess I'm trying to.
I don't need him to explain to me. I know who he is, man.
Yes. All right, just let them know that.
I already know who he is.
Oh, you know who he is?
He's
one of your people.
He's the enemy of my people, man.
He has this opinion that
just because you might want to like him or whatever, that don't mean I have to like him.
Because you have this defeatist attitude and you're down for the struggle, and every other black man that isn't down for the struggle, you say isn't good enough, that he's not black enough for you. And that's what you are. You want to put everybody down so that you don't achieve anything. And I think it's bullshit and it's a cop-out, man. If you want to stay down in the dumps and have the white man, you need to blame on the white man.
You know
say the white man's keeping you down. You're keeping yourself down.
You hate to walk past these pictures where you can see what your ancestors have done to the darker people of the
My
earth.
ancestors freed the slaves, man.
Oh my God! You hear this?
Yeah, you hear it?
Who was it? You hear that, Muhammad? His ancestors freed your
My ancestors are from England.
Correct that, Muhammad. Correct that, Muhammad.
All my roots are from the north, and we freed the slaves. We fought for the slaves. I'm not from the south.
There's no
plantation.
towards me. Listen,
not even white people that shot him.
There were the white minds of white people.
Come on.
Y'all are the best of technology, the biggest deceptors. Y'all are very
Not everybody thinks.
Because a couple of days ago, all right, I had seen Law and Order, and they had this white guy who was trained as a Muslim, and they make the Islam look real bad.
We live on plantations in the south.
Yo, I want to let y'all know right now that this was back in the days. I don't have the same feelings that I had back then. It changed, and I would say a lot of y'all changed me. A lot of the YouTube people changed me, because when I came on YouTube, when I first came on YouTube, I was pro-black and for my people, until I realized that, damn, we could be the worst people on the planet when it comes to dealing with each other. And so I had to change that mindset real quick, that your own people will kill you quicker than the white man. They will slander you. They will kill you. They will do a lot. And I'm not saying all. Don't forget, I'm not saying all. Okay? I'm never saying all of us. But goddamn, a lot of us. A lot of us, man. And that's why I'm no longer believing that the white man is the devil. I got away from them teachings. You know, I believe that all people have good and bad in them. All of us. There are good and bad people in all nationalities, in all of us. And that's what I've learned. So some people say, damn, Saul, you became soft. Nah, I think I became a little wiser, because I could hate on the white man all day. But it's the black man that was trying to stick a knife in my back. It's the black man that been trying to stick me and lie on me and do all kind of crazy shit to me. Not the white man. Check. Check. So that's what made me change up real quick. And I would say thanks to my black people that made me really realize the deal with reality. You know, they really opened my eyes to reality. And sometimes I ask the question, hit the link if y'all want. Hit the link. I ask y'all the question, did Khalid die? Was Khalid dying in vain? Did Malcolm X die in vain for nothing? Did Khalid Muhammad die for nothing? Did Martin Luther King die for nothing? I would say yes. They died for nothing. Khalid Muhammad was murdered and killed for nothing. Malcolm X was murdered and killed for nothing, for putting his life on the line for who? Black people. His dying was in vain. Khalid dying was in vain. Martin Luther King dying was in vain. You mean to tell me the reward they get after they die is to celebrate his birthday? Is to give him a goddamn street? White folks don't care about that. So what? We call this the Martin Luther King Avenue. So what? He's gone now. Oh, Malcolm X Boulevard. So what? He's gone now. That's just to please black people. That's all that is. That's just to pacify you. Keon, what up, bro?
What up, Sa, man? Like
I'm just talking, man. What's happening?
oh shoot, nothing much. Here, let me turn this thing down. Right, I got the TV. I got this TV on. Hold on, give me 1 second. My fault.
So while you turning it down, I'm gonna ask you: do you think these great minds and leaders dying was just in vain for nothing? Because nothing changed. They don't even remember him. They don't even celebrate Khalid Muhammad. They don't celebrate Malcolm X. They don't give a damn about Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey or Harriet Tubman. When you really look at it, black people, damn, Saw, that hurt. And you know what, Boss Tucker? I know it hurts me too to even think about it. I agree with you, brother. It hurts. But when you really look at it, the ancestors that put their life on the line for us, look at what we do. We don't give a damn about them. Malcolm X Day come, you don't see black people out there celebrating him. Just a few people will come out, go to the gravesite and show respect, like, damn, brother, you really died for me. But no, they give it to a fictitious character like Keon. Keon would say, Jesus died for me. He ain't gonna say Malcolm X died for me. He gonna say Jesus died for you. Let's test this out. Keon, Jesus or Malcolm X? Who you choose? You can only choose one, brother. You can only choose one.
Why can I only choose one?
Because that's the question. That's the way I'm bringing it. If you only had one to choose, would it be Jesus or Malcolm X?
Oh, for sure, Jesus. Actually, specifically white Jesus, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Y'all see what I'm saying? And it's not his fault. It's our fault because a lot of our elders passed that down to them. Keon is a young man, and they passed it down to him, and they encrypted his brain. So it's embedded. It's in his DNA. It's in him. You know? So Malcolm died for nothing. Martin Luther King died for nothing. You name it. They all, Harriet Tubman freed the slaves for nothing. Nat Turner put his life on the line for nothing. Because when they caught Nat Turner, what did they do to him? They peeled him of his skin. Can you imagine getting peeled? Where they would cut your flesh and they would dig their hands in the flesh and peel your skin off. Just the sound of that is crazy, brother. It just brings pain to your mind when you think about it. Like you may have a cut on your leg, a wound, and they would dig their hand in the cut and they will peel it, like pull the skin off of it. It's like you pulling the skin off of a salmon, in the back of a salmon. You know? That's what they did to Nat Turner. So they all died for nothing. Here's the question. Will you die for your people? Anybody, step up, hit the link. Will you die for black people? I know the hell I won't. And I'm glad I woke up before I did because I put my damn life on the line for them. Many times the police had me, Khalid, and all of us surrounded. And I was willing to sacrifice my life for my people. Many times. And I'm so goddamn glad that y'all woke me up to let me know that black people can be full of shit. Black people can be full of shit. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but it's the goddamn truth. the goddamn truth. So, Keon,
Yes,
you
sir.
would put Jesus before Malcolm. Why?
Yes.
Why, brother? Be real.
Why Jesus over Malcolm? Man, it's just I don't know. It's really just like the blonde locks. You know what I mean? Like him having blonde hair and
Keep it a
blue
buck.
eyes.
Keep it 100, brother. Come on, no joking. For real, bro.
Okay.
Keep it a buck.
Well, I wouldn't choose either one of them. I would gladly choose both of them. I don't see why it's
No,
got to
no,
be.
you can only choose one, bro. You cannot. That's the question. You can only choose one. Let me get Apostle Monkey ass up in here and give him this test too. Let's hear Apostle crazy sick ass. So he can make a damn fool of himself before the world like he always do. Oh man. So on a serious note, Keon, why Jesus over Malcolm? You don't even know if he's real. You never met him. You know?
I never met Malcolm.
Yeah, but you know he was a real character. Come on, Apostle. Pick up. Drive by, baby. Drive by. If Apostle don't pick up, we're going to call the captain next. This is the drive by.
Please leave your message.
All right, Apostle didn't pick up. Let's get the captain in here. Let me show y'all what religion has done to us. Here is a man that we know for sure have walked this earth, has fought for black people. Watch what religion do. Watch what religion do, y'all. Oh, let me get Captain Cesare out. He's on the next call. Here you go. Come on, Captain. I'm dialing your number, bro.
Please leave a detailed message.
Oh, man. Come on, Captain. Probably see you calling. He said, nah, bro. That's that question there. I'm not picking up for that one. Nah, bro. Come on, Captain. I'm going to try you again.
Please leave a detailed message and I'll return your call.
Who else? What's another Israelite I can call, man?
Oh.
Who else? Come on.
Shoot, see if Pastor Bennett up.
Oh, good one. Good one. Let me get Pastor Bennett. And watch how they try to say, no, I would have to go with both. No, that's not the question, brother. Let me show you what religion has done to us. Drive-by. This is a drive-by. Yeah, Elder Yara next. Right. Thank you. All right, come on, Pastor Bennett.
Hello, you've reached Pastor William Bennett.
Okay, we got to go for Yara. We got to go for Elder Yara. We got to go for Elder Yara. Here we go. Let's get Yara. This is a drive-by.
Please leave your message.
Oh,
man. 1029.
Oh, now, yeah. They watching. That's why. They watching. Let me try him again.
Please leave your message.
Oh, man. All of them? Let me see. Let me try Daniel Allen. Danny boy, somebody got to pick up. Somebody's going to have to pick up. Let's try Daniel Allen. Where are the Israelites when you need them?
Oh.
Oh, come on, man. Who else we got, man? Who else we got?
Gorilla Hebrew.
Damn, who else we got, man? Oh, Pastor Charles. Let me see. He's a pastor. Reverend Charles. You give Reverend Charles.
There.
Hey, praise the Lord. How you doing, sir?
So I'm all right, man. Chomping away on this computer, man.
Okay, real quick, before you say anything else, I want you to know, because I don't want you to think I'm sabotaging you. I am live on the show. I'm live, and the people can hear us.
Oh, all right. That's all right.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How much do you love Malcolm X?
Oh, quite a bit. One of my personal heroes.
All right. Now, we just heard you say quite a bit, one of your personal heroes. How much do you love Jesus Christ?
Oh, man, that's my God right there. So everybody's less than him, even my mom and my daddy.
Okay, if you had a choice,
grandpappy.
If you had a choice, you can only choose one for your love. Who would that be, Jesus Christ or Malcolm X, to come back?
Oh man, King Jesus all the way, brother. He's coming back anyway, so I want him to come back because he's coming back anyway.
All right, so you say you choose Jesus to come back.
Jesus coming back anyway, so I wouldn't have to choose Jesus to come back.
But here's a man that you know existed, that put his life on the line, that really died for you. Not a story where we hear a story where they say, you know, Christ died for me and my sins. That's mythological. But here's a man you know for sure
that's true,
that put his life on the line for black people. And you're going to choose Jesus over Malcolm?
Well, when you say you threw that in there to come back, so see, that's what changes it.
All right.
Because Jesus is coming back anyway. So I would love for, you know, any of my civil rights heroes, if I could hop in a DeLorean, hit 88 miles per hour and go back to that fateful day, I would definitely, you know, tell him to duck or grab him and run out the back.
Right. But if you can only choose one, you would choose Jesus over Malcolm.
But as far as my love, of course, because I, you know, love God more than anybody and anything. But when you say to come back, that's why I said that's what changes it. Because Christ is coming back anyway. I don't have to wish for him to come back.
All right, I got somebody for you, man. His name is I got somebody for you. I'm gonna call you probably tomorrow.
Let's set it up.
All right, peace, brother.
Hey, peace, my brother. Great hearing from you, as always. And I love coming into the toughest environment. The toughest environment.
You know it. You know it. Thank you, brother.
All right,
peace.
love you, brother.
Love you too.
Love you, brother. Peace.
All right. When I was on the phone with him, Pastor Bennett called me back. Give Pastor Bennett a call. So we got one. Hey, Pastor Bennett, peace to you, preacher, Pastor Bennett.
What's up?
First of all, I want to let you know before we go any further, you are live. You are on my show right now. See, I don't want to set nobody up. I want you to know that you are being heard throughout the world. And I have a question for you pertaining to Jesus Christ. Is that cool?
Be quick, because I'm with my family.
Okay. How much do you love Malcolm X?
How much do I love him?
Yes. A man who you know really died for black people. Alexa,
I mean, I love him as I love all men. I mean, and I respect a lot of the things he did. Obviously, I disagree with some of his spiritual views, but I respect a lot of things he did for his people.
All right. If you had a choice, you can only choose one. Would it be Jesus Christ or Malcolm X, brother? A man who you know existed, a man who you know who put his life on the line for real. You can only choose one. I know this is tough. Who would you choose, brother?
I'm gonna choose the man that really existed and I'm gonna choose the man that really put his life on the line for all souls, and that's gonna be Jesus.
Oh.
No doubt about it.
Thank you, Pastor.
That's the man who we know existed and put his life on the line for all souls. I'm gonna pick Jesus.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right.
Peace to you.
All right.
Peace to you. All right, so family, there you have it. I'm trying to tell you. See, what I'm showing you is the programming, is the brainwashing of our people. Everybody, all of them would do that. Here's a man who you know sacrificed his life for us, Malcolm X. But they will pick Jesus over Malcolm X, the man who really never existed. Right? Let me see. Who else can we call? Who else?
Got me on that one. Somebody says Zion Lex.
Nah, Zion Lex is really, he's an Old Testament. Divine Prospect. He's an Old Testament. Let me try Elder Yara one more time. Nope. Elder Yara is not picking up.
Naphtali?
She gonna say Jesus. Let's try Bakwash.
Uh-oh.
Bakwash is working. Judah's in I got his number, but he's all the way in you know where Judah's at. Reverend Charles. Who else I got? Deacon. Should try the deacon. But he gonna choose. He gonna choose. Okay, let's try Gideon. Let's get Gideon. This is a drive-by.
Hello?
Peace, Brother Gideon. How you doing? It's sa.neter, man.
Sir?
I want you to I want you to know before you say anything, because I don't want my people thinking I'm sabotaging them. You are live on the show, and the people can hear you. Is that cool, brother? I want to ask you a question about Jesus.
Yeah, it's all good.
How much do you love Malcolm X?
Oh, I have a lot of admiration and respect, for Brother Malcolm.
I'm about to see right now. Jesus Christ or Malcolm X, brother? You can only choose one.
Oh, well, I mean, Jesus, Yeshua, hands down.
Now, have you ever met Yeshua?
I've met with Yeshua.
Nah, come on, brother. No play, brother. No play, brother. Do you know for a fact that Yeshua is a real person? Jesus Christ we talking about.
Yeah, I know Yeshua is very much real.
And you know that Yeshua put his life on the line for you and the people.
Correct.
What about Malcolm? Did Malcolm do it for real? In real time?
Oh, Malcolm,
in real life?
Malcolm was a real one.
So you still would choose Jesus over Malcolm?
My brother, Yeshua is the creator of all things, man. He brought forth all things into existence, even Malcolm X. So,
hold up. You saying Jesus Christ brought all things into existence?
Yeah, man. Yahweh, Yeshua is Yahweh, bro. Don't be fooled about it neither. That's what it is.
Okay, I just wanted to call and check on you, man. Thank you, brother.
No doubt. What, you live?
Yeah, I told you I was live. I told you that.
Yeah, no, I know you told me in the beginning. I didn't know. You usually pop up on my timeline or something.
Yeah, I'm on sa.neter Studios. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, peace.
Hey, Nepal, everybody can hear you. I'm live on the air, Nepal. I want you to know that. You want me to take you off the air?
How come they can hear me? They can hear me?
Yeah, because I'm live. I'm live right now, and I got the phone hooked up. Want me to take it off?
How come they can hear me? They can hear me? What do you mean on the phone?
All right. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna call you right back.
I hear
I'm
you
live.
now.
Yeah,
No,
I'm live.
looking
I'm
at
live,
it.
and the people can hear you.
What's
Yeah.
on the
I'm
phone?
doing
I'm gonna come
drive-bys.
in.
That's why I'm
I'm
doing.
coming into the show.
No, I'm doing drive-bys right now. That's why
What?
I'm doing drive-bys.
I'm coming into the show.
I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you right back. Who else do we got, man?
Man, that's a good question.
Everybody's gonna choose. I'm showing you where we at in the mindset. Now, what's the difference, right? What is the difference from me being on the street doing this? I'm gonna show you something. Watch this. It's no difference. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed, brother. Is this the one? This the one. Nothing changed from this, then, and now.
Yeah, peace and black power.
So you would take Jesus over Malcolm X?
Damn right, because I'm on Jesus' planet. He don't make planets. Malcolm X don't make planets or make waters or make stars or moons.
What if I was to tell you right now that Jesus really don't exist?
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
I just want you to calm down and talk to me.
What is you talking about, man? What the fuck you mean Jesus don't exist?
Why?
What's wrong with you? What the?
That was a trick by the white man.
What the fuck, man?
So you'll take Jesus over Malcolm?
There ain't no such thing about it. Give me a second.
But what if I was to tell you that this image is not real? This is a fake.
It's not that fake.
Which one you going with? This Jesus or this one?
Well, that's the black Jesus?
Yes.
Now, I can't go with the black Jesus.
Why? Homeboy said he can't even go with the black Jesus, bro. Tell me we ain't messed up in the head, man. He can't even go with the black Jesus, bro. Look.
Black Jesus.
This is the greatest God ever.
Now, I can't go with the black Jesus.
This is the greatest God ever to live in this world.
As far as I know, the white one was there before the black one.
But this is the greatest God ever to live in this world.
But when you gonna break the chain, though?
No, I ain't breaking the chain. That might be the right chain.
Fucking fuck, boy.
He made man, he made lady.
If I was to tell you that there's really no Jesus on the planet, what would go through your mind?
That you don't know the truth.
What if I was to tell you that bastard never really existed?
Watch your fucking mouth right here, man. Watch your motherfucking mouth. What the fuck you talking about Jesus like that? Man, who the fuck is you? Now you fucking up now, man. Now you fucking up now, man.
So even if I was to do this experiment again today, it would probably be even worse today. And I think I'm going to do it this summer. I want to see where we at now. I got to see where we at, Keon. What do you think?
Man, I think it's gonna be worse, man, because the power of the love of Jesus Christ. It's just
All right. You think it's gonna be worse?
I think it's gonna be worse, bud.
Oh man, like this one right here. Let me show you another one. The reason I'm doing this one is because to show you that they even put him on the shirt. They even put the white God on the shirt.
Environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in.
Oh, what I'm doing right here. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. I did not make this. This was on Lex Vortex channel. And I took it off Lex Vortex channel and like, yo, this dude funny. So Lex Vortex gave me this. He made this. Lex funny.
Environment to be in. Toughest environment, the toughest environment to be in.
You underestimate my power.
Wait a minute, sa.neter. I want to apologize, sa.neter. Hotep. Peace and Black Power, family.
That's Lex Vortex voice. I think it was funny. I think it was real funny when he hit me with it.
Hotep. Peace and Black Power, family. There'll be no soccer almost without sa.neter. Shout out to sa.neter. I want to say shalom. Shout out to Sa for allowing Captain Tazariak and ISUPK to promote their message. Shalom, peace and black power. I'm gonna stop hating Africans. Ladies and gentlemen, want to give a boom buckler shout out to sa.neter, and I want to apologize for being jealous of Jabari. Without sa.neter, there would be no Brother Garfield. Hey, this is Salaam. Peace and black power to the family. And I'd like to say shout out to sa.neter. And I also like to apologize for Pa's pictures out there. And, you know, thank you for all you done for me, sa.neter. Yeah, this is Sister Nandy. And sa.neter, I just want to apologize, motherfucker. When you come to land, I thought you were going to give me some. But then I was mad, but I'm over it now. I apologize, sa.neter. Peace and black power, family. Hello, this is Shako Indugu, and I want to give a formal apology to sa.neter. I never meant to disrespect you. Voulez-vous coucher, vous voulez, c'est la vie. Peace and black power, family. I really like to just thank sa.neter for trying to teach me the Bible. You know I'm slow and ignorant, but I love you, sa.neter. Peace and black power, family. sa.neter, I'd like to thank you for letting me use your platform. I apologize. Peace and black power, family. Shalom. sa.neter, I know it's been a while since I've been on your platform, but I'd like to say, man, I love you. Thank you. Without your platform, there would be no Divine Prospect. Peace and black power, family, and shout out to sa.neter Studios. Hey, sa.neter, even though you beat me up all the time, you know Kana loves you. Go take it a little easy on Naphtali. Peace and black power, family.
Yo, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, this was crazy. but this the one I want to show y'all, man. Like, even we wear the clothes to remember God. This is how deeply embedded that this stuff is. And that's why I say we got to give it up. Even in our clothes, we want to revere something that never really existed. We got to give that back, man. Keon, what do you think, brother?
Yeah, man. Like I try to tell you a lot of times, man, when it comes to this stuff, I don't care. You know, if
Yo,
Jesus,
when you gonna get into a debate, Keon? I think you ready, man.
I've been ready, man. It just depends on what they debating. It just depends on what they debate. But yeah, I've been ready, bro. Everybody been trying to cuss me out, call me out. I don't think they ready though, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they ready.
All right. Would you take on JJ?
Sure. Depends on what we debating.
Well, you believe in the Trinity, right?
In the Trinity? Nah, I wouldn't say that.
So you don't believe in the Trinity?
Nah, it's not Bible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just people kind of putting clues together, come up with a conclusion. It's not Bible though. It clearly says, you know what I mean, Holy Spirit distinguished, Jesus distinguished, man, fathers distinguished. But you know what I mean? That's Catholic stuff. That's why I be thinking, side like if you had a thing against Catholics, I would be 100% for you. But the whole Bible itself, that's crazy to me.
But it's all the same stuff, man. That's where y'all get y'all stuff from, the Catholics.
It's not. I'm trying to tell you, it's not.
It's all the same, brother. Y'all all worship the same God. Y'all believe in the same God and the prophets. You know.
Catholics believe that Mary was divine. We don't believe that. We don't believe Mary was divine. We
It
don't
don't
believe.
matter, but y'all all believe in the same characters.
But not in the same way. You being belligerent right now. You know, there's a difference. Like no matter how you try to make it the same, it's different. Like that's why we had a whole shtick of the Protestant Reformation back in the day. Like this is history. It's different. There's a reason. It's different, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So if we because all those pictures you had up there, those are Catholic, you know, representations of Jesus. That Mary picture is a Catholic representation of Mary. You know what I mean? That's the whitewash stuff that you be talking about is what the Catholics did. But the Bible ain't do that. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yo, go ahead and talk. I gotta get ready to go because I got Unc coming up at 7 o'clock.
Oh man, starting to talk about monkey people again. Hey, you know what? This is what I be saying, right? Y'all sit up here and say that this isn't real or this sounds crazy. But then again, we always want to push the monkey people stuff. Like that makes more sense, right? That makes so I guess a man being created from the earth, breathing into him from a spiritual white man in the sky, that's crazy as hell. But supposedly white people coming from the Caucasus Mountains as Neanderthals and monkey people, and black people coming from the sub-Sahara out of the water, turning from a fish to a leopard to a lizard, and then to us after what 1 billion years. For some reason, that makes sense to y'all. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand it. I feel like we all got our mythicisms and we all got things we believe in. You know what I mean? And we all got stuff that we believe in. So it's like, why are we trying to make it seem like one is crazier than the other? It's all we all don't know. We all don't have a time machine to actually go back and see this stuff. So I don't get it. If you can believe in one end, I don't see how you can believe in other. It all don't make no sense to me. It all is like common sense. You ain't gonna get a 5-year-old, take a 5-year-old to the ocean, and he's gonna be able to break down how this ocean is really just made of molecules of
All right,
hydrogen.
yo, I gotta get ready to go because I got Unc coming up on the HOK, and it's gonna be on and popping, so it's good.
All right, then.
All right, see you over there, Key, on 7 o'clock. Peace, brother.